Hey, what's up, y'all? Haven't seen y'all in a minute. 2019 was a crazy year. It was a great year for some of us, and for some of us, that shit was really, really, really hard, man. It was a hard year. And I want to tell everybody that went through the shift and had a hard year and dealt or is dealing with, heartbreak or loss or just not knowing where they're going, depression, the energy was real heavy out there. I even got affected, by it. 2019 was a year like I honestly felt like I wanted to give up. But there's this thing that God's not going to put nothing on you that you can't bear. For a whole year, I would have to say, I went through a real, state of dark depression. And I'm telling y'all this because I had so many people to help me, to help lift me up. It's just that word, y'all. There's so many people that are dealing with depression. Nobody's immune to it. How much money you have, how much success you have. And depression is at an all-time high. And even I've experienced this year. And I just wanted to really say before we go into 2020, we got to go into 2020. We need each other. We got to lift each other up. Lift it up. Lift it up. Anytime you see somebody and they feeling down, lift them up. Tonight for New Year's, lift them up. We got to all do our part. Because we all going to have some good years and some bad years. But I'm ready for 2020.
We segueing into the Drink Champs interview when you was with Nori and Fab and Jada and everybody. They made a compilation video of you because they said you were sounding real suspect on the interview.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Of course I didn't see that.
Nah, I didn't see it.
You didn't see it?
I swear to God.
Come on, man. You saw that on World Star and on the gram.
Check this out. When they started playing the game, the pause game, I would definitely...
That came from Harlem, too.
Yeah, it came from Harlem. I definitely would say some, the crowd would be like, whoa, did he just say that? You know what I'm saying? I don't play games, y'all know. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man. I don't play games. But, yeah.
Did you
compilation? Nah, I was coming off of being in Miami a night of party, and I don't really remember what I was saying. You know what I'm saying?
Would you like a reminder?
Yeah, sure.
Play some.
Hey, yo, listen, I love it all. I love it all, man.
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, when you put my bag
Daddy, I like when you
right
scrambling
here,
and scraping for shit.
That was you.
Scrambling.
You said, I like when you do it like that, Daddy. When you scrambling and scraping for shit.
Hey.
I don't know what I was talking about.
Nah. I mean, I was
You don't go back and look at that stuff and laugh?
Yeah, I'll come watch the video.
Yeah, you missed it. You missed me doing the Cisco. The thong.
Man, I got so much footage of you doing all kind of shit.
Man, I got all kinds of footage of your ass, man. What the hell you think you can? You like a gay rapper.
Shit, he might be one nowadays.
Everybody's a gay rapper except for these niggas, except for you and me, Devon.
Nah, I agree with you on that.
Excuse you, are you gay?
Shit, you know,
Okay, well, I'm not. I know that.
Completely fucked up.
I can't do it. I don't understand. I know Young Thug's gay.
Hey.
I know Trey Songz sucks dick. I know. I know Trey Songz. Trey Songz, yeah, I've heard about Trey Songz sucking a few dicks in his lifetime. I know Young Thug sucks on baby's old crusty dick. It's nasty. It's nasty. I happen to know Diddy fucks boys. It's nasty. It's nasty. That's nasty. You keep that shit right away. You have that shit go right past me. It's nasty. It's nasty. He like boy pussy. He like to play with people's pennies. He like to play with people's pennies. Yeah, he do. He like boy pussy. I love you, Diddy, but I don't love you, Diddy. That's going viral.
Diddy comes out gay. Kevin Hart, Usher, Nelly, Rick Ross. Fabulous. TV. Leviticus chapter 19 verse 31. Regard not them that have familiar spirits, neither seek after wizards to be defiled by them. I am the Lord your Elohim. End quote. Psalm chapter 150 verse 6. Let everything that had breath praise the Lord. Praise ye the Lord. I want to put this in here because we all need to do it. And maybe if some of these celebrities can put down their lifestyle and start praising, maybe they'll see some change. But we all need some change. Matthew chapter 7 verse 21. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father, which is in heaven. So there's some work that we need to do so we can get to heaven. And that's our Father's business. Matthew chapter 10 verse 33. But whosoever shall deny me before men, him I will also deny before my Father, which is in heaven. Mark chapter 8 verse 36 through 38. For what shall it profit a man if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Or what shall a man give in exchange for his soul? Whatsoever therefore shall be ashamed of me and of my words in this adulterous and sinful generation, of him also shall the Son of Man be ashamed when he cometh in the glory of his Father with the holy angels.
Yeah. And Tyrese keep on talking about like how you got to get back for church. And we just like, yo, the night ain't start. You got to get back for church. We in motherfucking Vegas, nigga. Like, you can go to church next week. You know what I'm saying? Sending your thing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing, but we in Vegas. Don't be bringing God into this situation. Don't bring God into this situation. You know what I'm saying? We in Vegas. Don't be bringing God into this situation. Don't bring God into this situation. You know what I'm saying? F. Gary Gray is like, nigga, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
About this other allegation on your dinner time that was like, whoa,
right.
Did you really see a dildo
that's word
in the bathroom?
My son could stop breathing right now. On his life. On my son's life could stop breathing right now. Puff had a brown, and that's no disrespect to Puff. Puff wasn't there, so I don't know. Just telling you. Puff had a brownstone, I believe, on 35th Street and like Park Avenue between it's some brownstones down there. I believe 35th or 36th. And Mase was staying there. And I went to go meet him down there one day so we could bust a move. This is when he just signed with Bad Boy. He didn't even have an album out yet. He was just getting signed. And I went to use the bathroom, and it was a dildo on the bathroom sink. And when I came out, I asked him what's about. He like, that's homeboy's joint. You know, I don't know what it's about. He always have girls over here, but I don't know. I said, well, this on your sink. This is your bathroom. You're using this bathroom. I don't know where his bathroom at. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's word to my son, because stop breathing. I swear to God.
But you know what? Guys use dildos on girls sometimes.
That's true.
We seen some.
But he said,
I'm not saying he didn't.
Right.
I'm
just
just telling you what I
sink. It was just awkward.
I'm not saying that
right.
it was for either one of their personal use. I'm just telling you what I saw.
Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. All you heard was Papa, don't hit me no more. Let's go. Kick in the door, waving the 4-4. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah.
We want to thank you. Come here. Don't sit on the bed at night. No homo. No, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close. But it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it, and you did it.
No. I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. Shout out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna, if we can, let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're not. I don't want my shot to even I don't want it to come close to the bed at all. Usher look like he fresh off a goddamn plane. Fresh
Off the garden stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, pause, but like, check this out. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early with me. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
What the fuck did Puff just say? Nobody's going to acknowledge this but me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes. And we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen, that was fucking stupid. Listen.
We're having a good time. Usher made it in the... Hey, yo.
Ross is so talented as a brand builder. Every time you hear that Australian girl sing Maybach music,
Maybach music.
it's like your dick gets hard. Well, this my dick gets hard. To me, he was one of the first brands to really take advantage of social media, as far as our artists taking advantage of social media, and we can't downplay that. If you think about that, there's no other artist that took advantage of social media like Rick Ross, from the blogs, the constant behind the scenes, and in the barrage of videos that he puts on, and understanding that content is king.
So we coming to you live, Diddy late nights, anything can happen. I'm just vibing, just some wine.
That one.
Make a wish.
That one.
Just blow it out. It's your birthday every day.
Every day's your birthday on Drink Champs, goddammit. I'm in.
Where I look back on where I became.
Did you miss me though? For real, because it seems like a thing.
I miss
his
partying
birthday
with
party,
Puff, man.
But I'm talking about for your birthday.
Huh?
Why won't you party with me for your birthday, man?
We partied for my birthday before. You came to my party.
No, but me and you ain't never really party. You know what I'm saying?
What were your thoughts when 50 Cent blamed the second season ratings dip on gay stuff?
First of all, the pot calling the kettle black is all I'm saying.
Ooh. The pot calling the kettle black. Huh.
Whoa. That was some tea. That was shade. That was major shade.
Pot calling the kettle black. So, you're not insinuating that
he's
50
gay?
Cent is...
Oh,
my Lord, please. What? Girl, we gotta talk after this episode is over.
Wait, Vivica A. Fox, what are you insinuating?
Well,
he gave you...
No, he's not. We had a great time. But he's just seems like he's got something that's not quite clear. So
So you mean sometimes if people protest too much about something,
yes,
there's the fire is happening right there in front of them.
Absolutely. I just never forget there was a Vibe cover with him and Soulja Boy that made me kind of go,
I moved to New York City, and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp?
Yeah,
Flavor
that's
Camp.
what it was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I mean, but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place. And I didn't necessarily understand it.
Biggie Smalls was there.
Biggie Smalls was there. Lil' Kim, Craig Mack.
All these people are hanging around.
Yeah, man. Faith Evans.
And your parents
Jodeci,
were
Mary
okay?
J. Blige. They didn't know nothing about this shit.
Oh.
I was having a good time, you know what I mean?
Does he have you doing any chores? Are you doing dishes at all? I mean, to keep you humble somewhat? Or are you just like, can you stay up till 4 in the morning with them and party?
I mean, I could. I actually stayed up longer than them.
And do you have money? What's going on?
I mean, I had like per diem. I had like,
What
like
a
a living.
life.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
14 years old. You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy Camp?
Hell no.
LAPD detective says he has solved the murder of rapper Tupac Shakur, who was gunned down in Las Vegas nearly 20 years ago. Detective Greg Kading says he has proof it was Sean Diddy Combs who orchestrated the murder. Let's start from the beginning. You say that Sean, back then known as Puff Daddy Combs, shelled out $1 million to gun down Tupac Shakur. Why?
Well, that was the agreement that was made between Mr. Combs and a gang member here in Los Angeles who was doing some security work. Him and his gang crew were doing security work for Bad Boy. And there was an ongoing conflict going on between Combs and Suge Knight and the two record labels, the infamous East Coast, West Coast rap wars. And the conflict just continued to exacerbate. People were getting shot. There were armed confrontations. And then it culminated in a situation where Sean Combs knew that he was being hunted down by Suge Knight out here in Los Angeles. So he solicits the help of these Southside Crip gang members, in particular a guy named Keefe D, who confessed to this whole thing in order to get rid of Suge Knight and Tupac Shakur to kind of protect himself. It was a preemptive strike, so to speak.
I'm not afraid of clowns.
But I heard that you were.
Hate to float.
It was Sean Diddy Combs who orchestrated the murder.
Real TV